Hello, how are you? This is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius. It's for the week from 24th to the 30th of November, and it's your career and finances only. So first I'm going to pull the overall energy and then we will take it from there. If you need to reach out for a personal reading, energy clearing, cord cutting, scrying, spells, or any other services that I offer, there is an email in the description box below, so feel free to use it. Okay, let's see what's going on for you. Let's see what do we have. Well, you have the Five of Pentacles, but don't worry, whatever you are dealing with, it looks like this is about to change. You might have been really struggling here for a long time. Either you have been looking for a job for a long time, or opportunity, or to close the deal, or for some type of financial support here, or your finances were really in a bad shape. Well, that's about to change, but there is going to be an action. I'm getting this Queen of Wands energy, so it looks like you're going to really boss up, you know, you're going to just go for it. And well, you're going to do something, you know. I get a Chariot here, so quick shift, forward movement, right direction, and reaching actually your goal and success in this situation. Even if it, you know, for some of you this felt like almost hopeless. But let's see. Now, if you want to join the membership, there is a join button. You can press it. I do upload those members only videos every day, so it's a lot of extra videos to watch for those of you that like what I do. So let's see what's going on for you, Sagittarius, here for this week, career and finances. What do we have? Well, look at you. I told you, Ace of Wands. Well, that's the spark. It looks like something is about to happen, maybe even out of the blue here, but it looks like you're here going towards solution. And especially the more stagnant you were and the more difficult this was, the better it's gonna get. You see, there is like a 180 shift here happening, okay? Yeah, you look at you, Five of Cups, look at the fives. Well, luckily 55 does represent obstacles, but also change. So we just need to refocus though. Some of you, it's almost like all about getting your mojo back. That's this Queen of Wands, you see, because you have been dealing with some loss, with some, you know, like disappointment here for a long time. Very important to somehow, you know, just pull yourself up to, you know, just, well, raise your vibration here, stay positive here, no matter how difficult it is, because that's how you're going to do this. You're going to shift, because look at this Five of Cups. These are the 3 cups here that are spilled, but look at the 2 cups standing. You do have a contract, you do have a deal, you do have a solution. You just need to pick yourself up to look at this, okay? So let's see. What else? Well, things are gonna shift. Yeah, whoo, big time. Look at you, Eight of Wands. There could be some also change here, even like you might be looking into changing the field, changing career, you know. Some of you even relocating, okay? Now, I mean, it could be relocating to grab like a work opportunity, but it could be also about relocation, like meaning selling, buying property, well, because that's something that does affect our finances, and this is career and finances, so it doesn't have to be only your work. It can be for some of you that. Well, in this case, it looks like you're finally either finding the buyer or finding the home or finding the resources to buy this home, you know. However, this is looking good. Something is really working out. Also, if you have been working on any type of negotiation, either legal settlements, okay, or anything here, like a deal or something that's going to improve your financial situation, even if it might have been like really delayed and really like not working, you know, like in your favor, it looks like this is also about to change. So you do have a quick shift. I'm telling you here, this is 180. Things are going to turn around for you, okay? And even out of the blue. So just be, you know, open to receive, okay? Because sometimes in these energies, really difficult to stay positive. The more negative you are, the more, you know, like it's almost like delaying your blessings here. Yeah, the King of Pentacles, I told you. Well, there you are. Some of you, that's the shift from Five of Pentacles to King. You see, male or female, whatever, no gender here. This is Taurus energy. But this is you now very stable financially. I'm telling you. Either because you are receiving this deal, this contract, this job opportunity, this raise, promotion, or literally even some type of settlement here. Now, some of you, this could be also somebody who is offering some type of help. It could be a financial aid, either it's a sponsor, either it's a bank loan, or whatever else you were looking for. But it can be also just somebody who wants to assist, maybe even some partnerships for some, but this is bringing this very abundant energy, or putting you in this place, you see. So let's just stay open, and let's just try and, just raise our vibration as, the more that you, as it's possible, you see. The King of Swords, well, making some type of strategy here. This could be a partnership for some. Also, this could be somebody who gives you very valuable advice and changes this, you see. It could be somebody who just points you towards the right direction. After all, we did have the Chariot that I was speaking for you. Now, this could be a lawyer, a business accountant, business advisor here, you see, whoever, you might be talking to. Also, of course, it could be also, just a partnership here, you see. It could be this deal, it could be the contract, it could be legal. This could be a legal situation, okay. So just see how it resonates. Aquarius here, by the way. But this is looking good. Now we are talking. Now we are going towards the right direction here, okay. Let's see what else. Yeah, look at this. Some of you, there was a lot of disappointment here. This was even ending, some type of really painful ending here with the Ten of Swords, betrayal, whatever. Some of you, it's almost like I told you, it looked hopeless. But now the Ten of Swords, among other things, represents shifting the mindset. And for some of you, that's exactly what you need to do. Refocusing, not on what is lost, but what can be gained. That's going to be very important. Now, this is not looking good, meaning it's difficult for somebody to pick themselves up in this situation. But it's necessary if you want to see the better days, because you can. You do have the potential, but with these readings, that's what sometimes people don't understand. This is the potential. If you don't do and choose something, it might not happen. This is the potential that you have. But if we do some things here, okay, so just be aware of that, because sometimes there's a lot of confusion and people saying, it's not happening or whatever. Did you do something? That's sometimes what I say, because if we want to change something, we have to represent that change. Otherwise, nobody can just come and change that for us, you see. The Star is here. You do have a wish fulfillment. I told you, recovery, healing, but we do need to take action here. That's going to be important. You need to pick your spirits up here. You need to stay hopeful. This is hope as well. Among other things, Star represents hope. So it's going to be very, very important to keep that. By the way, more Aquarian energy here. Now, I do see some healing here. So definitely you can apply, especially because of this Ten of Swords, maybe some type of clearing session or any type of alternative, healing here in the form of energy work, that it's going to allow you the forward movement. Because some of your energy is really low. Okay, you might be really feeling like, it's not gonna happen. I don't even want to try. I can't do this anymore. Every time I hope and it's not happening, or whatever, we have to push a little bit, but it looks like you do have a fair chance this time around. At least, some of you, it is a general reading, but if you resonate here, you do know what I'm talking about, if you are very honest with yourself. So let's just do our best here to bring this positive change and to make this happen, because you can. This week, a lot of you actually can definitely make the difference here, okay? Yeah, and the Four of Pentacles, you do need to let go. For some of you, this is this mindset of never having enough, never being enough, never, almost like I'm hearing, no, I'm just not lucky. You are one of the luckiest, zodiac signs. You are ruled by Jupiter. That's the planet of good luck and fortune. So you can't be unlucky. But you need to look around. You need to ask around, and ask even your ruler, ask for help, definitely, because when you start setting intentions here, that's when the things are going to start happening. But some old things do need to change. Some of you might have been holding to a situation that was maybe providing the bare minimum for a long time, maybe hoping for something to happen. It looks like that's not the place for you. That's not the mindset for you. That's what we need to shift. Why are you holding here to this? Is nothing, Four of Pentacles. You can have the stars, or you can be a star, and it doesn't have to be a movie star. It can be just a lot of recognition in, like your field, whatever the field is. And I told you, I talked about Jupiter. I summoned here. I am a magician anyway. This is Wheel of Fortune. Well, that's your energy here, my dear Sagittarius, Major Arcana, and this is your ruler Jupiter. So ask for the break here and you're gonna receive. This is about to shift for you. I told you 180 here. You won't believe it. And this sometimes represents the very sudden and quick change. Okay. But we need to be ready. We need to want it. We need to get excited. We need to, raise this, because some of you are feeling really low. Okay, now that's very difficult from this where you are at to manifest something. That's why I told you, meditate, do your salt baths, do your clearing sessions, get excited, raise your vibration. That's how this is gonna happen here. And definitely ask here for, the signs, the guidance for your ruler here for support, because something is about to shift big time for you. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it here. Love you all. Take care. Bye.